What is going on, folks? Welcome back to another huge day in CS2 case market coverage. We're back again. We're just going to jump right into it as we always do on these lower price cases, working our way up. Clutch cases, haven't really seen a move on these. And again, I'll specify the rare cases I specifically like to look at right now. If some of these other ones become rare, maybe we'll start looking at them soon, but it's not the case with some of these. So the CS20s sitting at about 84 cents, just climbed to 80 cents the other day. So really, a 4 cent jump on that is pretty big. Prisma's sitting at still about 88. Prisma 2's still sitting at about 98, as we saw yesterday. Now, these are the ones we're continuing to see a crazy hike on. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with these. Are we just seeing crazy amounts of buy-ups on these or what? I'm not exactly sure. Um, because these are taking off, and I mean in a big way, and it does look like we are seeing slightly more being bought through here, driving this price up. But which it's not temporary. I expect this to probably still stay up here. Usually when cases climb up, they do stay. Some will fall back down from time to time, but never usually too drastically. And I just want to explain to you guys why this is so absolutely insane. Like you might be listening to this and be like, "Wow, it's up 11 cents in a week." And that is actually very big. If you go ahead and look, I mean, we started at, I guess, right about 101, really about a dollar. So dip under two. So about 101 up to 111 consistently right now. And you might be like, "Wow, I mean, that sounds crazy. Yeah, 11 cents, whatever." But where this really gets crazy is say you hold $10,000 of cases of these danger zone cases, which obviously you'd have to be a big baller to buy that many, and I get that. Um, but I have currently uh, quite a bit more than that, not of danger zones particularly, but of other cases. But that I got them for way cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So it would be way harder to get in exactly now. But say you did, say you at about a dollar a week ago, you bought 10,000 of these, right? That's immediately worth $11,000 in a week's time. You just made a grand sitting on your ass. Now in CS2, the CS2 market, you can't really flip cases like extremely fast like that. So they are not a good short term, like very short term. I mean, like months investment. I'd say right now they're best for at minimum 2 years. 4 years would be good. Anything longer, I still think you're going to continue making a lot of money. But I always just say 2 to 4 years, just because I know people don't want to stay in there forever. Um, but extremely short term, it's not a great investment. I wouldn't recommend buying it a ton at a dollar and trying to sell them at like a buck 11 because with the way selling works, you're not really even going to make money doing that. You have to wait long term to see the growth. But just, realistically, you would be seeing that gain in your pocket if you own 10,000 of those. You made a grand just sitting there in a week. That's how crazy a 11-cent jump on something that's $1 is when you own thousands of them. So that's why I'm saying with all these cases, I always try and go for the lower priced ones just so that you can own more because I do think every single one of these rares is going to continue to climb in price because there's a limited supply and they're not dropping anymore. At least not in mass. They do drop in very small numbers. And then also, I want to say, I haven't said this before, but there are um, cases that are not dropping at all anymore, like these operation cases, like the Operation Riptides, these are discontinued. That's a different classification than rare. And these you can a billion% guarantee to go up. But you can with the rares too, because they only case drops only take up 1%. Or you do get a case drop, but rare case drops only take up, I think, like 1% of all drops in game. And then it's chosen from all of all case drops in game. And then it's chosen from all of the rare cases, you might get one. So that's how like slowly that market builds up, and it's not quick enough to satiate the need of how many are being open per day. So you're going to continue to see prices rise as there's never, they do not get dropped in high enough amounts to bring down the market in any meaningful way. So, and that's why you continue to see these rise. Same with like the revolver case. Been seeing huge jumps on this case within the last week. So again, I've been saying this. Keep your eye out on this case. Started about 277 on the week, up to about 293, and really 295 right now. And we're going to be seeing this hit the $3 mark in no time, honestly, if you ask me. And above that, well above that, within months. I wouldn't say well above $3, but like into like 330, 350 within at least a couple months. And I mean, that's not crazy to say with the trajectory it's on right now. And that's not even assuming it's staying on this trajectory, because if it did, it would be like $5 in a few months because that's insane growth. But I don't think it's going to be that crazy. Anyways, looking in here at other cases, the chromas have continued their strike back, um, continued growth over the last week, even started about $4 up to about 4.14. So a 14-cent jump. And imagine if you got in at the chromas at a dollar. See what I'm saying about these dollar cases? Like when they get up to be like $4, 15-cent fluctuations actually happen much more commonly because there's way less on the market. So like that extra 10 cents that would have made you $1,000 on the Horizon cases, say you had that with these chromas, you're making that way more often in these higher numbers. Like it multiplies way faster because the prices increase way faster. If you see like the danger zones, there's usually like hundreds and hundreds at each price range that have to get bought up before the price increases. Here it's really just like if somebody wanted to buy 500, they'd immediately raise the price 3 cents or so, and then after that it gets raised, cent, 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 all the way down the line with however many somebody invests in or buys or opens even. So yeah, that's why these grow way faster, and that's why I think it's a great investment now to get in while there's still a dollar or something. I know it doesn't sound as lucrative as when they were like 3 cents, but I'm telling you guys, it's still a great investment. I'm just out here trying to help you guys make money. Um, we haven't seen too much movement on the breakout a little bit. Let's see what the glove case has been doing. We haven't really checked in on this one in a minute. Really seems like a lot of stagnation, and on these $8 cases, they have right now at least about reached their like a temporary cap, as they've been sitting around these $8 ranges for a while now. But I do expect these to leave that within 2 years to hit up to about $10 or more. But I don't expect it to be extremely recent. It doesn't even have to be within the next few months, honestly. I don't think it'll happen. But yeah, that's about the market review for today, folks. Nothing really else to get into. No other crazy movers. Um, the Falchion case still sitting at about 54. Spectrum still doing really well and has been doing really well. But yeah, the danger zone's really been the biggest mover. Shadow case is actually up too. If we go ahead and look at that one, slightly, just from where we started on the week. Okay, I lied. I think I remembered it being 112 here a few days ago, sitting around this range. Forgot it was about 120 a week ago, so lied on that one. Numbers called my ass out, but that's what we're about here. Objective truth. I just call it as I see it on here. And yeah, so the Horizons are still doing really good. Hadn't had a crazy week though. Been really stagnant this week. On the month, they're still really good. Started at about a buck 19 on the month, sitting at about 150 right now. So about a 30-cent jump in a month is huge. That's still a lot. Just under the pace of what the Danger Zone case is going on, which is a crazy tear right now. So Horizon really had a good month. And yeah, folks, that's about all we're going to dive into today. If you want to go and check out some other cases, check out some other videos. We do some deep dives into specific cases and whatnot. But I really appreciate you guys coming out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.